Hey guys, we're going to be reading our new Dragon Masters book, which is called Dragon Masters Land of the Spring Dragon. Yesterday we left off with the Naga being returned back to his home and Drake returning back to the Kingdom of Bracken and discovering that all the land around the castle was destroyed. And Petra and Zira had found a dragon that could possibly heal the land. And so I think that this is probably going to be that dragon. I'll read you the blurb on the back. Oh, and there's the new Dragon Master, it looks like. Excuse me. On the blurb, it says, "The kingdom of Bracken is in trouble. A spring dragon has the power to save the kingdom, but she lives deep inside a magic fairy world. To find the dragon, Drake must pass a series of tests from a new Dragon Master, Breen. But the fairy world is full of tricks and riddles. Will Drake be able to save his kingdom?" So I think that kind of sounds like when they had to go to the land of pyramids. So let's find out if that's going to be kind of the same situation in this. So chapter 1, Hope for Bracken. Drake couldn't stop thinking about what had happened to the kingdom of Bracken. Images flashed through his mind. Tall trees snapped in half, fields once green with crops, now cracked and crumbled. Wood from broken houses scattered across the dirt. A few hours before, an earthquake had struck. An evil wizard named Maldred had controlled a powerful dragon called the Naga. He ordered the Naga to attack Bracken. Drake and a team of dragon masters had stopped Maldred, but not in time to save Bracken. The earthquake had destroyed the crops. That meant the whole kingdom could go hungry. "We need to fix our land," Drake thought. "I will do whatever it takes." "Drake, are you listening?" asked Griffith, the king's wizard. "Sorry, Griffith," Drake said, coming out of his thoughts. Drake and two other dragon masters, Petra and Rory, were with Griffith in his workshop in the bottom of King Roland's castle. Petra was reading aloud from a book. "Continue, Petra," Griffith said. "Everyone listen closely. We may have found a way to rebuild Bracken." Petra nodded, her blonde curls bouncing. "Every year, when winter ends, the spring dragon brings spring back to the land of Innis Banba." She read from the book. "This dragon is connected to nature. She makes the plants grow." "That's perfect," Rory said. "Maybe this spring dragon can make the crops in our kingdom grow back." "We will have to go to Innis Banba and ask the spring dragon for her help," Drake said. "Finding this dragon may not be easy," Petra said. "The book says that she lives in a world hidden inside Innis Banba. The only one who can enter this world and find the dragon is her dragon master." So there's a picture of them in Griffith's workshop and Petra reading aloud. "Then we shall find the new dragon master," Griffith said. The wizard opened a box carved with pictures of dragons. The large green dragon stone glittered inside. Griffith waved his hand over the stone. "Show me the dragon master of the spring dragon," he said. The dragon stone began to glow. Green light shot out of it. "I wonder what this new dragon master will be like," Drake thought. A picture appeared inside the light. A girl with curly red hair and freckles stood in a field of wildflowers. Next to her, a stone wall. Her green eyes looked through wire spectacles, which are also called glasses. And like the other dragon master, she wore a piece of the dragonstone around her neck. "We found her!" Drake cried. So that's them looking into the dragonstone. And that is the new dragon master. Chapter 2, A New Dragon Master. The red-haired girl's eyes narrowed. "Who said that?" she asked. Petra gasped. "She heard us." Drake had seen the dragonstone work before. You could see and hear the dragon master inside the green beam of light. but the Dragon Master usually couldn't see or hear you. Griffith's eyes widened. This is very unusual. The well must be some kind of portal, he muttered, stroking his long white beard. The girl looked into the well. I can see you in the water, she said. I see one skinny wizard and 3 dragon masters. Why are you spying on me? We aren't spying on you, Drake replied. We need your help. Our kingdom was hit by an earthquake. It destroyed our crops. We read that the spring dragon can make plants grow, Petra added. Can you bring her here to fix our crops? Asked Rory. So that's her speaking into the well, and Griffith is thinking hard, stroking his beard. The girl's eyes twinkled. Do people in your land not know how to say the word please? She asked. Please, can you help us? Drake asked. That's not up to me, she said. That is up to Fallon. Is that your dragon's name? Petra asked. The girl nodded. Yes, and I'm Breen, she answered. I am Fallon's dragon master, and Fallon is not like other dragons. She belongs to everyone who lives in Inisbamba. Even though I am her master, I cannot command her to leave this land. She must decide that on her own. Just then, Breen's dragon stone glowed green, and she shut her eyes. Drake knew that she was trying to hear her dragon's voice inside of her head. Fallon says that she will see one brave dragon master, she said. Rory frowned. Just one? Very few humans are allowed in Fallon's hidden world, Breen answered. So that's them talking to each other through the well, and that is Breen talking to her dragon. Drake shall go, Griffith said. His earth dragon Worm can transport there in a flash. There is no time to waste. You'll find me in Maeve's meadow, Breen said. The green light faded. Drake's stomach fluttered. He and Worm had traveled to faraway lands before, but Drake had always had at least one friend with him. Petra touched Drake's arm. Don't worry, Drake. You can do this, she said. Rory smiled. Go bring us that dragon and save Bracken. I won't let you down, Drake promised. Drake left the wizard's workshop. Worm was waiting for him. We need to go to Inisbamba right away, he told his dragon, to meet a dragon master named Breen in a place called Maeve's Meadow. Can you get us there? Worm nodded, and Drake put his hand on Worm's scales. Let's go, Drake cried. He closed his eyes as a bright green light flashed. So there he's getting encouragement from his friends, and there is Worm and Drake about to go over to Inisbamba. Chapter 3, The Test. When the light faded, Drake opened his eyes. Worm had transported them to a field of wildflowers. Breen stood by the well that the Dragonstone had shown them. Breen walked over to Drake and his dragon. She looked up at Worm. Hello, Worm, she said. That's an unusual name for a dragon, isn't it? But I can see why Drake named you that. Then she turned to Drake. Hello, Drake, she said. Glad to meet you. Glad to meet you too, Drake said. It's nice that you and your dragon are going to help us. Now don't get ahead of yourself, Breen said. Before Fallon will agree to help you, you must find her. Oh, that seems like a different task. Can't you just take me to her? Drake asked. Breen grinned. That would be too easy, she said. To find Fallon, you'll have to use your courage and your wits. And you'll have to leave Worm behind. O-N-G. Excuse me. Drake's mouth dropped open. What? He asked. Why? You need to do this on your own, Drake, Breen replied. Besides, there's only room for one dragon in the fairy world. Drake's dragonstone began to glow. He looked at Worm. I wasn't expecting this, Worm, Drake said in his head. You will be fine, Worm promised him. I will be here when you return. Drake turned to Breen. Okay, I'm ready. I just hope it doesn't take too long to find Fallon. We need to get back to Bracken soon. How long it takes depends on you. Breen told him. I can get you started, but the rest is up to you. Now, let the challenge begin. Breen skipped across the field, whistling a tune. So there's Drake and Worm talking their last talk together for a while, and then he looks really unsure about what's about to go on in this fairy world. And that's where we end for today. We are going to leave off at Chapter 4, The Fairy Mound. I hope you guys enjoyed the Dragon Masters today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.